What do you think? Should we put this together? Sure, let's do it. Let's make this happen, all right? Cool. I'm gonna reopen this. I'd put it all away since my last unboxing video. If you haven't already watched it, yeah, link in the description. Sure, why not? I'll do that for you. There's all these bitty bits, and like, I don't know what goes where. We're gonna figure this out together. I'm just gonna pull all the bitty bits out, though, so that all the bitty bits are ready for me. And as we go along, I'll just keep them in the center. Or, you know, off to the side, but then I'll bring pieces into the center. So, are there actual instructions? There's a parts list here. Y'all can see it. Y'all don't need it, so I'm gonna move on. Okay, alright. So there's a speaker section mentioned, and then it shows... Ooh, the lolly. Light key parts and maker back shell, optional. That's cool, so you can light something up. Oh, it mentions the light key module. It shows how to power on, but it also shows like the ports there. The micro USB and charger port, as well as a 3.5mm headphone jack. If you have any problem with startup, don't panic. Check the manual again or go to forum.clockworkpi.com. I'm looking for like a step 1, step 2, step 3 sort of scenario here. Okay, here we go. Step 1. Let's do this together. Screen. So first you need the B3. Are these things labeled? So they're labeled in here, but they're not labeled on the actual. So this seems to be some kind of plastic here. Yes. Okay. So this is one of these fellas. So this says clockwork on it in 320 by blah blah blah. Oh, this fella right here. Okay. So we're gonna take it out of the plastic. Oh, it opens like a book for those wondering. And I guess we just pop it out of here. Oh boy, this is terrifying. Okay, I see there's little pegs that it snaps away from. But secretly, I just kind of wish that these were all already separated. Because it's like if you break a piece of plastic wrong, that's scary. And then you still have like little bits of that schmutz left over. Yeah, sure, you could get a like a Dremel or something. Oh, also, don't get your greasy fingers on there like I just did since it goes over the screen. You can see this is as big as the screen will be. Here we go, I'll put it on the actual side of the camera. That's the size that the screen will be. I don't have anything for reference, but there's my thumb. So we're talking like maybe 1.5 inches by 2 inches. Itty bitty teeny weeny. Alright, M2. I swear on everything, I thought these had like a labeling on them. Nope, so I'm gonna look through each and every one of these until I find the right thing. Not that. Don't know what that is, but I'll at least remember what's in these now. Oh, screw it, I'm not even gonna put them back in boxes. I'll just keep them off to the side. It's gonna be something I believe that was in foam wrap. Okay, that's like a back shell. Micro SD card, light panel thing. Like a PCB. Battery, okay. Great, so there's only 2 more options that could possibly be. Okay. So it's literally the last box that I open. Alright, cool. There's another PCB and the thing for where the buttons make contact. Cool, so I also need the back shell. So I need the front shell, which I found in the back shell, which shows that it should have like a little thing, like a swivel thing for the hinge of the front shell, which is this guy. It's so interesting because like they both look like front sides to something. Is it this guy? Yes, it is. Okay. It's kind of like a cassette tape box. The way that they have the hinge work. Man, they just don't even teach you how to break this stuff apart. If I screw it up, the whole thing's ruined. Oh my god, that's so scary. Okay, here we go. Not so bad when you get used to it, but man, it's still scary to do. Got that guy. Got this guy. No, they're both like front pieces. Can you just customize what you have on the front? Huh. Oh, this other thing are the back pieces. Okay, I'm on the same page now. So if you bear with me, I'm gonna put this other original piece back. And now we're gonna get into this. I decided to do this at my desk where I do all my writing and most of my video creation, and it's like a very small space in hindsight. So one of these has a little empty space for the ribbon kit. Are these like the same things over and over again? I'm so confused. They don't have... Is there like a point of reference? It says, oh, you grab A3. None of these have any of that on there. And that would just make this so much more delightful. You're gonna hear about this in my review. Oh, I'm very angry. Oh, so angry. Can they just... And it's funny because like, by power of elimination, I can almost figure out what it is because there's 3 other pictures that we're gonna be going over. So I literally have to say, okay, it's not this one because it mentions the word battery. Oh, man, oh. Now I figured it out. It says the word screen here. There you go, y'all. Screen, battery, keypad, main board. So these all have their own thing going on. Wow, this is incredibly difficult and scary every time. I just need to get like one free and then I'll have the... like a good angle on it. Oh. God, we're only in part 1 still. Okay, but, you know, we're gonna get there. So it mentions you put the screen in the lower half, and there is a place for the ribbon cable to come out, and then the whole thing shuts, and it kind of shows here that it shuts, and it's all one consecutive piece at that point. That would imply that this screen is going to come out, yeah, and we're not going to touch the screen because we don't get fingerprints on it. Ooh, and it has a, they don't mention that, do they? Ooh, it's a matte, so I guess it doesn't really matter if we get fingerprints on it. I still am going to try to avoid that. I believe it goes like this, yeah, and then this fella does something like that. And you got little nubs here. I'm not gonna edit any of this, you guys. I'm just gonna have it be one nice video. Maybe I'll do it in parts, like this will be part 1, like that is. And then you can tolerate it a little bit more, watch it on your own time, in pieces. That might make a little bit more sense. Oh my god, they didn't make this very tight. I almost said a bad word. I almost said a naughty language word. Come on. It's so scary because you don't want to break something because you only get one. You only get one. Ooh, it doesn't go that way? That would... I guess that means that it goes the other direction? Like... That doesn't make any sense either. It would have to go this way. Hey, look! This is all I had to do, guys! Instead of it coming out this way and me trying to like bend it and stuff, you're supposed to just lightly bend it that way as per the pictures. I thought it was just saying like make a Z shape over here. But what it's saying is bend it the opposite direction. Further confusing is the arrow that points down. even though it's just saying like, hey, look at this, but I thought it meant like the direction of the ribbon cable. Their directions are something to be desired. Okay, so I got the gap here where the ribbon cable needs to go through, and I have the 4 studs where the screen needs to clip into place. Hey, hey, hey. And now it comes straight out with no issue, as it should have. And now I can place this delightful little clear cover back over it with no issue. Oh, okay, with minor issue, but better safe than sorry. I'm just going to do this gently and slowly. I mean, yeah, this was kickstarted, but I feel like if people had it in their hands, they would have, not that I'm saying that they would have not kickstarted it, they wouldn't have given their money to it. I'm saying they probably would have given more insight, like, oh, well, before I give money, you should probably do this. Okay. There we go. And now the screen is finished, and that's the end of part 1. Part 2 will feature the main board. Part 3, by golly, will be the keypad. Part 4, the battery. And then, you know, I don't think there's anything else after that. Oh, part 5 is the speaker. And that is the last thing. So this will be a 5-part video. And none of them will be as long as this, because this one I took everything back out and what have you. So, yeah, definitely keep your eyes peeled, turn on the bell if you're already subscribed to me. If you're not, do it, because it helps me out, and I'm trying to get my way to having a better lighting setup, I think, overall, and obviously some better editing software. Thanks. Have a good day, guys. You deserve it.